I'm going to give you a quick overview of understanding macros. So basically, you have your total calorie count that you eat per day, and then within that, you have your macronutrients, which are going to be protein, carbs, and fat. So if you think about that, you're eating, say, 1,500 calories per day, but those calories are primarily coming from carbs and fat and not as much protein, then you can see how that would make for a unbalanced diet each day. So we want to make sure that we are eating the proper macronutrients every single day to help our body to perform at its best, to look its best, to feel its best. So if you go to a website that I'm going to link below, and it's called healthyeater.com, and you look at their macro calculator, it provides a really great and easy way to determine right off the bat how many macros and how many calories you should be eating every day. So according to Google, the average size woman in America is 5'6" and weighs 170 pounds. So I use this as my example and went to the Healthy Eater website and put in that information, as well as I just used the age of 40 and put that this person was lightly active and that this person's goal was to lose fat. So according to the Healthy Eater website, it says that 1,571 calories per day, 135 grams of carbs, 140 grams of protein, and 52 grams of fat. So I can tell you from working with lots of women that we don't have a problem getting in enough carbs and fat. So it's always that protein number that we have a hard time hitting. And 140 grams of protein, like this example shows, is actually really difficult to get in per day if you're not making a focused effort to get in that protein. So you're gonna really have to make sure that you are getting enough of lean meats, eggs, dairy, high protein vegetables. You might want to add in a protein powder or a protein bar, but it can be difficult to get in that much protein. So you can track your macronutrients and your calories in a number of free apps, MyFitnessPal probably being the most well-known. But I know it can get tedious to track that information. So sometimes I will just tell clients, just track for a week or so that you can get an idea of what that calorie number and those macro numbers feel like. And then you'll know about how off you currently are, because it's going to be rare that you hit the exact number anyway. So you're just going to want to aim for the right number. And then as far as eating within your targets, a trick that I have found is that ChatGPT will actually give you an entire menu with recipes that fit your macros, which blew my mind whenever I found it out for the first time. So if you go on to ChatGPT and you say, give me a daily meal plan with recipes that hits 1,571 calories, 135 carbs, 140 grams of protein, and 52 grams of fat, it will print out an entire meal plan for you. So that is super helpful, just to also give you an idea of what eating like that looks like. And whenever I've done this on ChatGPT, it's 3 meals and 2 snacks. So it's also nice because you see it's not like you're eating nothing. It's truly enough to keep you full. And then what's also nice with ChatGPT is if it comes back with something that you don't like for example, one of my snacks had cottage cheese in it, and I don't like cottage cheese. You can say, I don't like cottage cheese, substitute that for something else, and it'll give you a substitution. And it'll just keep modifying the meal plan until you're happy with it. So that has really been a great tool that I've used to help clients to understand how they should be eating within their macros to meet the goals that they have for themselves. So I hope that this helps to understand macros a little bit better and why they're important. But if you have any questions, just post them below and I would be happy to connect and help you in any way that I can.